Hey there, welcome to Rich's Go Country. What we are doing is a lot of fixing of the little seed starters that we'd gotten as they were growing, and over the last several weeks when we got our over a foot of snow, which is unique to East Texas, and -3 degrees, we ran out of water. Everything was frozen, and so we couldn't get regular water, drinking water, and so we prioritized indoor plumbing and drinking water. And so my little seedlings didn't get water, and they dried out, and so I lost a lot of them. The tomatoes, some of them did all right. Cucumbers actually did pretty good, and the peppers are finally starting to perk up again. Lost a couple of plants, but not too many. So overall, I had a few things that had to take care of. I bought some plastic trays so that they wouldn't evaporate moisture as much. But after it was 2 or 3 days without water in the pipes at all, and then we had the last 5 or 6 days where it's come or go. You might go to take a shower and all of a sudden it disappears. Luckily, we've had enough water. We filled some tubs, things like that, a tub, so that we've been able to keep indoor plumbing and toilets flushing, but not having drinking water and taking care of that's been an issue a little bit. So here, we'll have Reba tell you a little bit more about what we've been doing with the snow there.
Hey Bear, so we have frozen pipes in our great state of Texas here because we have awesome snow, but also frozen pipes. So I still have to make dinner, so you kind of just make do. But I should show you the reverse of this. This is awesome. So we do what we must, and we're gonna dig some snow out so that we can boil it. It's just south of 3 quarts of water. I'm gonna put the lid back in and watch it boil some more so I feel safe. I feel like it's good, but it works. So right now our normal is doing this, boiling all of our water. So we moved on from boiling snow to our water is kind of sporadic when we have it and when we lose it. So whenever we have it, we try to boil what we can, and then we put them in our coolers and our crock pot so that we can use them for brushing our teeth and washing our dishes and cooking our food. But this is what we're having to do, although we're counting our blessings because we're faring a lot better than we could be.
As for the garden now, our garlic has died down to little bitty bits, and I'm assuming it's going to grow back. The roots, we pulled one of them up just to check on it. Roots are phenomenal. The bulb looks really good. It's just the plant on top, the actual leaves just completely got obliterated. So we'll see how those turn out in the next few weeks. I'll give you an update on that. Our plants inside, like I said, a lot of them died off because we didn't have water. We couldn't water our plants. We were already melting a lot of snow, and so we just prioritized that for drinking. The water in here, because I had them on those trays, the egg carton trays, they dried out so fast because of the extra surface area. So these plastic trays that I'll have, I'll reuse them over time. I've got these plants that I'm putting in now to try to help take care of it. Other things in the garden, our broccoli actually seemed to not be too harmed from it. It was already kind of on the tail end of some of the heads coming. And then our raspberries that I planted a week and a half before the storm turned pretty hardwoody. it lost a lot of its color, and the couple leaves that were on there died back. So I pruned it back, and we'll see if it starts out in the next couple weeks. If not, we'll leave it as is, and I'll just get more raspberry plants. Other than that, I didn't see any issue with our trees. All our orchard, we completely mounded up the dirt. We buried it. We'd soaked it with several gallons of water at each plant the day before the storm. So there was a large thermal heat sink as well. They seem to all do great. I can't see much issue. I went back because I pruned them a few weeks before, about 2 weeks before the storm, and I can't really see any, all the dead branches. All the branches still look alive. Couldn't quite leave the video as it was, finishing where we were, since I was already in the process of doing all this planting. So I've got my 120 solo cups that I bought from the store, along with several different clear tubs, making my own little trays. I had high hopes for those egg cartons, but they just dried out the soil too fast. So now I've got plastic solo cups with the bottoms cut. I'll put the picture in there for you. And I've planted 24 pecan seeds that I've been keeping in our fridge since last year. My wife's thrilled to have those out, along with the 3 peach pits and 2 apple seeds. Those have actually started to sprout. And then we've got 15 strawberry plants, and we've got 11 of the sunflowers. So we've got everything planted. I'll show you a couple pictures here. But things are continuing to move along. They're excited to keep going. Can't wait for the rest of spring to come.